You thought the series was done, didn't you? Hey everyone, how's it going? It's been a while since I have made this video series, and simply because I'm extremely busy now, and we're entering the summer season now, where I'm going to be at my busiest. Between everything I'm doing with the photo and video day job, if you even want to call that a day job at this point, with Dingbat shows and now Artie shows that I'm going to be booked now, not to mention gigs with the Crusaders and Surrender to Eden. I'm very busy now. It's been a while since I've seen any real scorching hot takes from you guys. We have gone back and forth a couple of times, especially with you Alan and Heath guys. You guys got really, offended that I don't praise your consoles as much as you do. So really, this video series devolved into fanboys versus me in a screaming match. So tonight, hopefully, at least with this video, we can reignite the hot take format here. Now, I have 3 hot takes on my own, and I want to hear yours in the comments. I want to read your most scorching hot take, and let's go over exactly what a hot take is. A hot take is one of those opinions that you may have that everyone around you is going to be like that meme from Game of Thrones with the guy with the one sword and he's facing in a whole incoming army. It's an opinion that goes against the conventional norm. For instance, the Tom Brady New England Patriots dynasty wasn't really that good of a dynasty, or they weren't that good of a football team. That is a hot take. A hot take is not, I think blue is the best color. That's not a hot take. That's just your personal preference. So I'm going to list my 3 hot takes, and I want to read your best hot takes in the comments below. But first, before I get to them, I want to reiterate a couple of things about the video I posted last week regarding my first mixing contest. If you missed it, I am doing my very first mixing contest. I want to hear your guys' mixing chops. I want to hear what you guys can do with a raw multi-track session that I provided thanks to my like-minded creators partners, Zach Yelly and Greg Talfayon. The song is called Departure, and the multi-tracks are available for free for you to download. The grand prize is either a free session where you will collaborate with us, we'll document the whole thing, post it on my channel, and we will produce, mix, and master a song of your choice for free. It could be a cover, a unique arrangement that you may have, or it could be an original song that you and your band have. But the prize is either A, we produce, mix, and master the entire song for free and it gets documented on my channel, or a $200 Amazon gift card straight out of my pocket, no strings attached, and that is a cash prize option. Now, I need to reiterate the rules here because there were a lot of comments that the video got and a lot of DMs on Instagram that I got from people confused with the rules. Rule number 1, you must use every single track in the session. If you want to replace the drums with samples or lay samples over them, you are free to do so. But you must use the tracks that are provided. You cannot add your own parts. For instance, I know you guitar players love improvising and love adding shit onto a session. You cannot add anything to the session. You can't add your own original parts, you can't alter the parts, and you sure as hell can't delete the parts. Every part of that arrangement must be included. Second, you and only you are allowed to mix this record. Once you submit it, that's it. You can't send a revision. Once I get it once from you, that's the one I'm using. But as far as what is contained in your mix, that should be only done by you. You are free to use any method, any technique, any know-how that you have in order to get the job done. And third, and most importantly, if you want to release this on your portfolio, you have to give Zachy and Greg the writing and recording credit somewhere in the credits or the description wherever you post it. Other than that, it's free game. You're allowed to do essentially whatever you want. If you want to master your mix, you have to be the one that masters it. You cannot send it off to someone else for mastering. You have to master it yourself. And if you're one of these guys that doesn't master your own work, then just send the final mix. If you do master your own work, just master and send it to me. In the end, I want whatever sounds best to your ears. I want the best that you can give, and I want to hear your best efforts. Everything about this contest is linked in the description, so you can just watch that video, download the multi-tracks there, and read the rules again. Remember, you only get one submission. I don't want to see revision 1, revision 2, or an update email saying, please use this one. The snare drum sounded off on this one. You get one shot. I will not listen to your second, third, or fourth revisions. I will only listen to your first one. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, I am sweating profusely in my studio right now. If you hear the fan above my head, or you hear my AC in the bedroom over there in the microphone, I don't really care. It's so fucking hot outside right now. I can't stand the heat. And I'm still amazed every year when there are people who legitimately post on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. There are people who legitimately not only like summer and think it's the best season, but actually like the weather that's outside right now. Like, I'm looking at my watch right now. It's still 91 degrees. 91 degrees. 91 degrees it's reading right now. I'm looking at my thermostat on the wall over there, and the thermostat says it's just a shy under 80 degrees in my apartment right now because it's just so fucking hot. It's so hot that I even took a photograph of the thermometer in my car as I'm driving home tonight, and even at 7:45, it was saying it was damn near 100 degrees. So I just want to get it out of the way. Fuck summer. And I think if you genuinely like how hot it is outside, and you genuinely like the summer heat and all the sweating that goes with it, you must be the type of person that also enjoys insects flying around you, eating you alive, your skin feeling so oily that you can fry mozzarella sticks. And don't even get me started on, if you're even a bigger fella like me, don't even get me started on swamp ass and anything, any other stinky parts of your body as a result of just stepping outside the door. Summer is the absolute worst season of the year. I hate it. I hate the heat. And the summer people who say, oh, winter sucks, you have to put on so many layers. Yeah, but you could put on more layers in the winter if it's too cold. If my sweater is not enough for winter outside, I'll put on a heavy jacket. And if that's not enough, I'll put long johns on underneath. The point is, I can put on more layers. In this heat outside, if I take off too many layers, I'm going to jail. You're gonna go to jail for indecent exposure if you take off enough layers. And no one wants to see this naked without any clothes on. And I know I just put that mental image in your head right now. I don't care. I hate the heat and I'm grumpy right now. So fuck summer, fuck the heat, and you guys are absolutely crazy for thinking that this is enjoyable. I don't know how you people in Texas and Arizona and New Mexico, Nevada even, I don't know how you people survive the summer because we're here in New Jersey and we get all 4 seasons, and you guys just deal with an endless summer almost all year. So when it gets summer, I don't know how the hell you guys do this. So I tip my invisible hat to you for that. But for those of you who actually like this stuff, you must be a psychopath. And since we are now living in a time where we need to be energy conscious of our consumption of electricity, I say this as someone who's running an air conditioner in the bedroom over there 24/7 at this point now. If you are, here's my first hot take. We should have a law put in place where if you are one of these people that posts anywhere on social media that how much you love the summer, how much you love the warm, how much you love the heat, and how much you can't stand the cold, you're no longer allowed to use air conditioning. You should be forbidden to turn on an air conditioner and consume that much extra power. Normal people like us should have access to that electricity. You shouldn't have access to an air conditioner if you feel like you love the summer so much. I mean, I'm sitting here right now. I can feel the shirt getting sticky because of how much sweat I have. I feel sweat literally dripping down my back right now because it's so hot in here. And the AC in my bedroom just isn't good enough to heat up this whole place. I need to get a second one for the window behind me. But that's how hot it is outside. And there's people that genuinely like this. There's people that think this is good. No, it's not good. It's uncomfortable. It's disgusting. You stink. You're sweaty. You have to take 3 showers a day. And oh, not to mention, there are tons of insects outside that want to eat you alive because you're a delicious meal to them. So summer and the people who enjoy it can kiss the sweatiest, most disgusting part of my ass, which is currently all of it right now. You can kiss every square inch of my disgusting ass. The only acceptable exception of summer weather and this heat outside is if you are A, going to a pool, B, going to a lake, or C, going to the beach. If you are going to a water environment where you're going to swim, you're gonna lay out, get a tan, lay in your bathing suit all day, that is the only exception I will accept for summer weather. Everything else can go straight to hell because that's what it feels like outside. With summertime and this insane heat, you're gonna wanna seek activities in the cold. And one of my favorite things to do is go see movies. I recently just saw Ballerina in theaters, and if you haven't seen it yet, go see it. It's amazing. The first time I saw it a week and a half ago, there were people in the movie just talking, yapping on their phone, answering phone calls. Their silencers weren't on, and I heard ding, ping, binny ding, and I'm hearing texts and phone calls going off, and the people were just howling in the theater too. So I couldn't understand what the characters in the movie were saying because I was too focused on being angry at the scumbags 3 rows behind me just talking. And there were several people in the theater too saying, dude, like, shut the fuck up. And they didn't. In fact, the people talking told us we were being rude. So, experience ruined. I have AMC Stubs A-List, so I get 3 movies a week for like $20 a month or whatever. So it's an awesome deal if you like going to movies. But anyway, I used one of my tickets this week to go see it again, and I got just the first row after the main like walking path where you can go to either side of the theater. There were a group of 3 that were sitting, I think, 6 rows behind me, and 1 more person on the other side of the row I was sitting in. So I knew that one person was going to behave, but I was still worried that the 3 people that were sitting all the way up were going to be yappers, and sure enough, they were. They would not shut the fuck up the entire movie, and they weren't as loud as the people from the first go-round, so at least sort of yay on that, but they were loud enough where I can hear them whispering, talking, going, woo, whenever, you know, a crazy kill sequence happened. So no one knows how to be polite in a movie theater anymore, which leads me to hot take number 2, which is for incredibly rude people who are being obnoxiously rude for the whole room around them, everyone should have a Monopoly-style get-out-of-jail-free card for just setting that guy straight. For example, if there is a person in the movie theater talking and not shutting the fuck up, you should have perfect legal right to go up to them, smash their phone, pour your drink all over their head, praying that it's sugary soda so they're all sticky above it, and give them a good punch in the face. Now, in the civilized world, that's assault, but you should have a Monopoly-style get-out-of-jail-free because you dealt with an asshole. Everyone should have at least one, like, all right, this person was being a total asshole to you, and you set them straight. So, you're good. You're not going to go to jail. You're not going to do anything. I could definitely use one of those because last year when I bought my Golf GTI, I was involved in 2 separate hit and runs in less than a month from one another. And the first one, the guy was letting me merge But then at the last minute, he said, nope, I'm not going to let you merge. And he zoomed up and I couldn't react fast enough in time. And he sideswiped my car and he kept driving along. Now, by the letter of the law, I was technically at fault because I was the one merging. The NYPD security cam corroborated my side of the story, but because the letter of the law is written in such a way, because I was merging and he was letting me merge, and then all of a sudden he was like, nope, and went and took the mirror off, destroyed the fender or whatever. I was therefore responsible for not only fixing my car, but his as well. Even though he caused the accident, every fiber of my being wanted to do what Tony Soprano did to that thug that mouthed off to Meadow in that final scene of The Sopranos. You know what I'm talking about. Every fiber of my being wanted to do that to this guy, but it was one of those moments where I legitimately struggled to keep my composure, but every fiber of my being just wanted to punch this guy. Hot take, I should have one of those cards that I could punch this guy and be like, hey, you damaged my car because you're being a piece of shit and you're an asshole and you deserve this. And I hand it to the cop and the cop's like, okay, we're done here. You can go home. Everyone should get one of those cards a year. So we all could definitely use something like that. I'm not talking like, I'm not talking full on purge here where you can kill someone. Like, that's crazy. But people who think that I may be crazy saying that have never taken an overcrowded bus commute home and you are standing only for over an hour in traffic in a tunnel, and the guy behind you clearly didn't wear deodorant that day and is blasting garbage music on their phone without headphones right in your ear and not giving a fuck that they're being a nuisance. And you clearly haven't been brought to that level of anger where you just felt like wanting to punch someone. So people like that deserve to get punched in the face, and you deserve to be legally free from any consequences at least one time a year to get your frustrations out. So that's hot take number 2. Now, I mentioned garbage music, and this is a music channel, so I might as well stick to music here, at least for one of my hot takes this week. This is probably going to anger a lot of people, but I want to talk about music for a second, specifically reggaeton. And it's quite simply, hot take number 3, I think reggaeton is the laziest form of music I've ever heard in my life. It's the laziest form of music ever created, and there is no talent at all with reggaeton artists. And no, this is not because I'm not fluent in Spanish, at least not anymore. Look, I know Spanish-speaking people. I worked in kitchens for 10 years. All we listened in the kitchens were Spanish music and reggaeton. And every single reggaeton song, no matter what year, no matter what artist, no matter what decade it was released, it all sounds exactly the same. I've heard of lazy music production. Reggaeton's the laziest of all. It's the same fucking beat every song. It's the same boom, ba-doom, ba boom, ba-doom, ba. It's the same beat every song. And look, I'll just play 3 random songs from the top 40 reggaeton right now. Here's song 1. Here's song 2. And here's song 3. All 3 from the top 40 reggaeton songs on Spotify right now. Let's go back to let's go to Billboard top reggaeton songs from the 2000s. So here's song 1. Here's song 2. And here's song 3. Exactly the same beat, exactly the same tempo of the beat. It's exactly the same song. Reggaeton is the laziest, most garbage genre of music I ever heard. And if you like this, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. So those are my 3 hot takes for this week. Let me know what you think of them. And instead of arguing with me whether you agree or disagree with me, let me know what your hot takes are in the comments below. Leave your most controversial opinions below. It's a free, safe space for everyone to share your most controversial opinions. And again, a hot take is not, I think blue is the best color in the world. A hot take is more like Patrick Mahomes is a garbage NFL quarterback. That's a hot take. My thermostat is now, we got down to 75 degrees in here, guys. But my temperature outside right now, it just went below 90. It's 9 o'clock at night, and the temperature outside is now just under 90 degrees. So, fuck summer, and you're psycho if you think this heat is cool and good and, good for everybody. So, all right, bye.